the thief who changed his path. Once upon a time, in a bustling city filled with towering buildings and busy streets, there was a man named Leo. He was a thief, known for his skill and quickness. He could steal anything without leaving a trace, and the people of the city feared him. Though he was widely known as a criminal, no one really knew the story behind his actions. The early days of crime. Leo wasn't always a thief. He grew up in a poor neighborhood where his family struggled to make ends meet. His parents worked hard but could barely provide enough food or comforts for their children. From a young age, Leo knew that survival in such an environment was a constant challenge. His dreams of a better life seemed distant, and over time, the pressure to support his family led him to make wrong choices. At first, Leo's crimes were small. He would steal coins from pockets, food from market stalls, and small valuables from people's homes. But as time passed, Leo honed his skills. He became more strategic, planning his thefts carefully. He learned how to enter houses and businesses without leaving any trace of his presence. He soon became known as the most skilled thief in the city, and his reputation grew. Leo was no longer just taking small things. Now he aimed for bigger targets. He would steal jewelry, cash, and anything of value. He saw theft as his way to climb out of poverty, a shortcut to success. Little did he know that his life was about to change forever. The big heist. One rainy evening, Leo decided to target the most luxurious jewelry store in the city. This was his biggest job yet, and he was determined to pull it off. He spent days studying the store, watching the guard shifts, identifying the weak spots in the security system, and memorizing every detail of the building's layout. He was confident that no one could stop him. The night of the heist, Leo sneaked into the store undetected. The sparkling diamonds and golden jewelry seemed to call to him. He moved quickly and silently, taking advantage of the dark corners and hidden pathways he had studied. He was almost to the vault where the most expensive pieces were stored when something unexpected happened. Just as he was about to grab a diamond necklace, Leo heard a soft voice. It was an elderly woman, quietly cleaning the store. She wasn't scared of him. Instead, she looked at him calmly and asked, "Why are you doing this, son?" Leo froze. He had expected the usual reaction. Someone screaming or calling the police, but this woman simply looked at him with understanding in her eyes. "You're good at what you do," she continued, "but have you ever thought about using your skills for something better?" Leo didn't respond at first. He had never been asked such a question before. His entire life had been about stealing, about getting ahead in a world that seemed determined to keep him down. He had never stopped to think if there was another way to live. The woman smiled gently. "There's more to life than stealing, son. You have the potential to do something good. Don't waste it." With those words, something inside Leo shifted. He left the store without taking a single item. For the first time in years, he felt a sense of clarity. As he walked through the rainy streets, he couldn't shake the woman's words from his mind. He had always justified his actions, but now he saw that there was another way. A new beginning. The next few days were filled with doubt and reflection. Leo thought about the woman's words constantly. Could he really change? Could he leave his old life behind? The answer wasn't easy, but Leo knew he had to try. The temptation to return to his old ways was strong, but deep inside, he knew that if he wanted something better, he had to take a different path. He started small. Leo found a job as a delivery boy, something simple, but honest. Every day, he worked hard, and though his paycheck was small, he felt a sense of pride that he had never felt before. It was a slow start, but Leo was determined. He began to save a little money, and soon, he had enough to rent a small apartment. As he distanced himself from his old criminal friends, Leo began to learn new skills. He took night classes to improve his reading and writing. He studied business, hoping to build a future that didn't depend on stealing. Over time, Leo realized that the more he invested in himself, the more opportunities opened up. The struggle and the reward. Leo's journey wasn't easy. He struggled in the beginning. There were times when he felt like giving up, when the temptation to fall back into old habits seemed overwhelming. But with each passing day, he became stronger. He built a small business, starting with a modest shop that sold everyday goods. His honesty and dedication helped his business grow slowly but surely. Years passed, and Leo became known not for his past crimes but for his hard work and integrity. He earned the respect of the community. People who once feared him now looked up to him as an example of someone who had turned his life around. One day, Leo stood in front of his small business, looking at the sign that now proudly displayed his name. He had come so far from the man who had once been a thief. His life was no longer defined by the crimes he committed but by the person he had become. Leo's true legacy. Leo's story spread throughout the city. His journey from a skilled thief to a respected businessman became a symbol of hope for many. He started speaking at schools and community events, sharing his story with others who were struggling. He told them that it was never too late to change, and that no matter how lost you felt, you could always find a new path. Leo's life was a testament to the power of redemption. He had once used his talents for selfish gain, but in the end, he found that true fulfillment came from helping others, from being honest, and from working hard. He became a mentor to many, teaching them that the path to success was not through shortcuts, but through dedication and integrity. Leo's legacy wasn't in the wealth he accumulated, but in the lives he touched. His story was a reminder to everyone that no matter what mistakes you have made in the past, you can always change your future. Leo's journey teaches us that no matter where we start, it's never too late to change our path. With hard work, honesty, and dedication, we can build a better future for ourselves. Remember, success isn't just about what we achieve, but how we grow and impact others along the way. If you enjoyed this story and found it inspiring, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more motivational tales and English learning content. Share this story with someone who might need a reminder that change is possible, no matter the past. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next story.